Hey, it's your girl Nay coming to you with another episode of As Told by Nay, the podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's talk about it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Happy Thursday. I'm here. Finally. I know you guys were waiting. I got a couple different calls, a couple different texts. Sorry. All in the line of going live, man. Technical difficulties happen sometimes, but I'm here. How y'all feeling? Hope everyone is doing well. Got a great show lined up for you guys. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. I for sure think so. You know what I think happened? The atmosphere notice is about to be thebomb.com, and so it kind of shook things up a little bit. But we here, and we're going to get straight to it. So, April the 1st, new month. Last month, we rolled out the COVID Chronicles. That was a dope segment. If you missed it, you can always go back and catch it on my YouTube channel. So this month, what are we talking about? You know that little saying, April showers brings May flowers. Perfect name, especially with the way this started out this evening. April showers, and today is the first day of April. It's April Fool's Day. I have had a day. I've definitely had a day with people trying to get under my skin with these April Fool's jokes. So this is perfect. The show this week is featuring my favorite podcast for sure. I'm kind of fangirling over here right now because I'm excited about this. I finally got all three on at the same time. We're about to have a great conversation, dope dialogue, and if I had to give tonight's conversation a title, I'll call it just crazy, because they just crazy. So I'm gonna let them be crazy with me, be crazy for y'all, and we're gonna get into it. We'll go ahead and get my guest on screen. This is the first time I'm having three different people on at the same time, and I think that had a lot to do with what was going on, but you know, it's a first for everything. And so first up, we're going to bring on my favorite member, your boy Westside. Westside.
What's poppin'?
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, blessed.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Next up, y'all have seen him several times on my show. Y'all heard his voice when I was doing it on the radio as well. The smoothest voice on the airwaves right now. Let's go ahead and get your boy TJ Cool Ass on screen.
I say yeah. I say yeah. Okay, yeah, they know the voice. I'll just leave it at that. What's up, everybody?
What's good? How are you?
We live. We live.
Ready? You ready?
We ready. I'm ready. We ready. It's live.
And last but definitely not least, the smooth guy, you know, Mr. Dropping Gems, Mr. I'm gonna lead you in the right direction. I love to hear his feedback when you ask particular questions. Let's go ahead and get Mr. TVE on screen with us.
Yo, okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
You.
Okay. Are we on the air?
Oh, we on the air.
Are we on the air?
We on the
Oh,
air.
okay. All right.
Over there, man. Look
I
at
know,
him.
man. I know. Hey, listen. Keep the jokes to a minimum, man.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Keep the jokes to a minimum, man. Oh,
Is there
my face.
Is there a are we fresh face tonight?
Yeah, you know, for the right amount of money, I will shave my face. So,
Ooh, 50 an hour make you do that.
whoa, hey, chill, hey, chill. Man, you're gonna get my government out next. That's crazy.
I mean,
how y'all doing, fellas?
hey,
Great.
What's poppin'?
My shoulders down. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. But we was ready for As Told by Nay. I don't know if your people know. Our people definitely know, because that's all we talked about for the last two podcasts. So we are definitely ready for As Told by Nay tonight. And shout out to all your fans, all your listeners, all your supporters.
I'm excited. I am super excited for this show. I've been waiting for this show to happen. trying to keep myself composed right now. All right. So before we get started, y'all know how I do. What are we toasting to this evening?
Oh. I'm
Mm.
going early.
Wait for this. I knew.
Mm.
Listen, I knew about this part of the show. I feel my thing up to the brim for this.
Let's go.
I got a full cup. I'm toasting to everything. So let's go.
Facts.
No, but all y'all got to give me what we toasting to.
Oh, okay.
It's on y'all. TBE, what we toasting to?
We toasting to good friends, to new adventures, to creating new memories.
Mm.
And we're gonna make 2021 way better than 2020. That's what we toasting
I
to.
like what he said right there.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Don't drink yet. Westside, what we toasting to?
Oh, my bad. Oh man, we toasting to getting more money. We toasting to better everything, man. Better shows, better health. Get that money, get that bread, get that head. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Don't leave.
Okay. Don't get rid of us just yet.
Not yet.
Don't kick me out yet. I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Hey, TJ, what
Listen, I'm toasting. You see the flag behind me? Listen, the green is for the money. The gold is for the honeys.
Okay.
I'm toasting to tonight, baby. Let's go.
Yes,
Green.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on. Jesus.
Let's go. Let's get it started.
What's poppin'?
Let's get it started.
So first on the docket, I got some questions. This segment I like to call "Excuse Me, Come Again," right?
Mm-hmm.
Ask 4 random questions. Now the fun part about this, because it's 3 y'all, I'm gonna ask each of you one individually, and then the last question is effort. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I guess so.
Let's go.
First question is for TB.
Ooh.
What are the rules to having nudes in your phone as a man? Are there any rules to having nudes in the phone? Is there a secret folder?
School her, please. Please school her and let her know the rules, please, and thank you.
Are you keeping them in your phone even if you're not dealing with a person? Or other rules? What that look like?
Listen. If I'm out here and I'm out here in the field and I'm getting them news, best believe that I'm keeping them. If I'm in the field, I'm gonna keep them. If I'm a single man in the field, I'm gonna keep them. Now that's not me.
Disclaimer.
You know what I'm saying?
King disclaimers. Disclaimer.
That's not me. But if I am a single man, I'm definitely keeping them.
Okay. So
You know,
if you don't deal with her no more, you still keep her nudes because you single?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What am I gonna get rid of her for?
You may want to spin the block one more time.
Yeah. What if I get bored one day? I'm like, man, you know what? This is a good time, man. Let me hear her.
Oh man. Hey, big head.
Right.
That's what y'all doing. All right. So you keeping them as long as you single? Are you
As long as I'm single.
Showing them to your boys? Is that or is it for you? Just you? Is it secret?
What you say?
No. Don't send news because they show them to their friends. That's what I got from that.
Now, I ain't say that, but you know, we're gonna let that be up to let them figure that out.
Messed up. Okay. All right. Moving on. Westside.
Oh shit.
This question is for you. This question came specifically for you. The last time you were on my show, you did the segment with me, bromance, right? And you had an excuse me, come again question that asked about if your girl had a sugar daddy, how would you feel about it?
I remember that.
Yeah, if the price is right, you remember
if the price is right.
My listeners want to know how much is the right price? And what are the stipulations?
All I gotta say is if you gotta ask for the price, you can't afford it.
That's a fact.
Get that bag. Get that bag.
We ain't checking tags over here.
We are not checking tags. If you ain't, come on now. You gotta ask how much it costs.
That's a real safe answer, but I'll give you that.
He learned well. He learned well. He's learning well.
The stipulation, I mean, like, is it just can she smash? Is it just a courtship, or just
Nah. Ain't no smashing. We just here for it's business. We here for the paper.
so if the person
Mm.
they can get her, but they can't hit her.
Yes. It's like having your cake and eating it too, but over here, ain't no eating the cake. You just gonna put it in the fridge.
No.
Save it for later. We gonna
You
say
gonna
that
put
for
it,
later.
you gonna put that
Wow.
piece in the back of the fridge.
Mm.
For those of you that are wondering what they're talking about, because I know that went over a lot of people's head, y'all got to go ahead and check out Crazy But True the podcast, and you'll know
That's a
exactly
fact.
why that's funny
That's
to
it.
you.
Mm.
All right, and then Mr. Cool-Ass, this next question is for you.
I'm with it.
After coming on my show as well, this comes straight from the listeners.
Mm.
They want to know, how old were you when your voice got like that? On top of that, at what point did you realize that you could use it to your advantage?
Yo.
Whoa.
That's wild.
The thing
Make it
about this
hot.
is no one never asked it like that. Man,
Mm.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to say
Probably
probably
about
around
10.
no.
Mm. Nah,
10, 10 ain't yo.
no, it was about 13 because that's like the halfway point.
Yes, that's exactly when it was.
Because you know,
When them things dropped, then my voice became like this.
mm.
And then at first, I thought it was just a little.
Mom kept taking him to the doctor. Ain't
Yep.
nothing
But
wrong
no,
with
it wasn't. It was a. This is how I sounded. I got to deal with it.
He
And
coming
then
downstairs.
when I found out I knew I could use it is when back in the day when you used to talk on the telephone. Back in the day when you had the real phones in the
The
house
house phone.
phone. So I
Mhm.
learned this is when I could use my voice. When I called my girl and I was talking to her mom, my mom was like, "Dang boy, you sound good."
Not
Whoa.
Mama
Okay.
told me,
Mama know
Mhm.
best.
no, mama,
Yeah.
no mama
Hey.
knows.
That's
That's
what the
when
female say. Mama know best.
I
Yeah.
knew I could use it when her mama told me. I was like, okay, I can do something with this.
And the last question that's for all of y'all, and I've been wanting to ask somebody from St. Louis this for a long time, and I can't believe that it took me this long to be like, dang, I know some people from St. Louis. Let's
Wow.
ask. What did Chingy mean when he said, "Give me what you got for"?
Pork chop. Oh.
Yes. Hey, who wanna start with this one? Who wanna go first?
DJ, go ahead, break them on,
Listen,
man.
Chingy. By the way, Chingy's our cousin. Everybody know that.
Everybody
Thank you,
know.
people.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Everybody
On my
knows.
mama's side.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Lil Howard. We call him
Mhm.
Lil Howard back
We
in the
call him Lil
hood.
Howard out here. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
When Chingy said, "Give me what you got for a pork chop," he meant, listen, what you got back there on that behind you, I will give you anything for it. Back in the hood, pork chops was a little meal there. That was your last little good meal you had. And he said he'll do anything you got for that thing. Back.
Give you everything.
Okay, that makes sense because I was always real curious. That part hit real hard, and I'm like,
Yeah. You felt that when he said it.
those who had a poor pork chop, they know what
They
Chingy.
know.
Yep, they know.
Extra juicy. That thing moist.
okay. So there was the excuse me come again questions. Thank you guys for participating for sure.
No doubt. No doubt.
Into this conversation. So just crazy. I titled this just crazy because y'all crazy. Like y'all crazy for real.
Just a little bit.
It's a good crazy. I can definitely say it's a good crazy. Finding humor in life, being able to laugh, being able to, deal in reality, but I like to call the silver lining. So one thing about me is I don't like to watch the news because it's depressing. Things are going on in the world we really have no control over. Things are going on in life that we really have no control over, but we're still having to live and make it through, do what we need to do.
Exactly.
But when I listen to y'all's podcast, I'm getting a little bit of dose of current events, right? But it's not depressing. I'm able to kind of chuckle about things that maybe in a normal situation wouldn't be funny. But it's
Yeah.
why is it important to convey that message? Why is it important to show that you got to find humor in life?
It's it's just that you gotta love, you gotta live life, you gotta be happy. You can't be sad and all down all the time, man. You know, rain clouds over everybody.
Yeah.
It's raining on everybody. It's dark clouds over there too. They may look happy, you know what I'm saying, but if you know what I'm saying.
You love to ask do
Hey,
people what you said, and I'm here to tell you no, we don't know what
uh,
you
No,
say.
uh.
never know.
Hey,
Nobody never know.
listen, what I think my man was saying is, when you come from St. Louis, we definitely feel what you feeling about the news. Every time you look on the news, it's something depressing, and we get that a lot here in St. Louis. We
Like every
wake up,
day.
every day, and it's 6 to 10 people that died overnight. A couple children. You know, when you grow up, where we all came up from. In order to kind of deal with some of the stuff that's going on around you, you got to find the humor in things.
Right.
And if you can't find the humor in things, it's going that cloud that Westside was talking about. It's going to drag you down. It's going to start to weigh on you.
That's
You
facts.
know.
Even in serious situations, I still laugh and try to be, keep my composure, because the bad time is gonna come and go.
Yeah.
Facts. All facts. All facts. But
You wanna add something to that,
Right.
TJ?
the even crazier thing with us three is that each one of us brings something different. Like believe it or
Mhm.
not, one of us is the serious person. One of us is the laugh at everything person, and then one of us is kind of in the middle. One of us in the middle and kind of on both ends.
Yeah.
So it kind of all works out. And when we bring the show together, that's how it kind of come out. Really, honestly, the serious stuff is serious, but it becomes a little funny. We give a little light to it. So
Mhm.
we glad that's what people is getting out of the show, and more than one person say that, so it works.
Yeah.
TJ, you on Wi-Fi?
Now he
Yes.
hooked up to his Android actually, or that Nokia he keep in the top dresser.
No, we cruising over here. My internet in the ground. You can't even touch my internet.
Your screen is so fuzzy.
I see my homeboy screen a little fuzzy too, but it's cool.
Oh, oh yeah, not
Wow.
me.
Not
Wipe
me.
your shit off. Wipe your shit off.
It look good. Okay, that's roll that. Well, it look good on my end though.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
But that was a perfect lead in because my next question is the foundation of crazy but true. So just a little back story, and I'm sure you guys will go further into it with this question. Um, y'all used to have a different podcast prior to Crazy But True.
Mhm.
And where did that come from? What was the shift? Why the name change? You know, whose idea was it to even start doing a podcast? And why you
Why us three, huh?
Mm.
That's a question I think we still trying to figure out. All
Yeah.
right, why us three? Out of everybody, why us? But I
I'm gonna
don't
go
know,
ahead and
man.
start off by saying I'm the backbone to the podcast. I
oh,
Mm.
hold everything
Ain't nobody
together.
come to see you, Otis.
Yeah,
Oh,
for real. No,
I
but
hold everything together. I keep everybody
yeah,
right.
yeah, all right. Yeah, okay.
all right.
No, the idea, honestly, it came like people want to say one of us came up with it, but it was kind of all three of us. And before Crazy But True, we were on Smut Talk podcast. That's how we started. That's how we got into the
Hmm.
podcast game and Smut Talk. And honestly, truly, we didn't know what Smut Talk was.
Nah, we didn't. We didn't.
We did not. Smut Talk was something that we wanted to start podcasting. We wanted to dip into it, put our big toe in there, see
Hmm.
how it felt. And we just came up with the name and we just potted, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's how the whole thing started. We all came up with the idea. We all literally sat around. TB used to tell me back in the day, though, no lie, I gotta give him credit for this. He used to always tell me back in the day, man, we need to start a podcast or you need to start something. We need to do something.
Yeah.
And finally it became a time we sat down, us three sat down and we just put peanut brains together and we came up with a podcast idea with Smut Talk at first. If you check out our YouTube website, we still give our homage to Smut Talk. That's our baby.
Yeah.
You got to pay for those episodes now, though.
Pause, but that's our three of our baby. Like Smut Talk was our firstborn, so we kind of pay homage to. We leave a couple clips up and we leave the banner up for Smut Talk because that was our foundation. That's how we got crazy but true. That's where we at
Mhm.
kind of right now.
That's dope. That's dope. Let me ask, how long y'all been friends?
For 15 minutes. How long we been doing this?
How long? We
You
we
on this
more
live
associates.
here?
We more
Yeah,
associates. Like we only see each other on pod day.
Yeah,
and
he
we
cool people. You know what I'm saying?
we not friends like doing unless we pod. If we
Yeah.
not pod, we ain't that cool. We ain't friends.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real.
Now,
So,
if you seen our group chat, you really wouldn't think we friends.
You wouldn't, yeah.
You would not think we
You're like,
friends,
damn, why they talking to Westside like that?
man. But no, me and TJ been friends for a long time. Shoot, when I met you, TJ, like 2000.
It was 09, 010,
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, something. So it was early. We've been friends for a long time,
Long
and
time.
and believe it or not, we all really came together playing Call of Duty,
That's
and that's
facts.
where we met Westside.
Ding
Facts.
ding 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 ding.
That's where we met Westside because I went to school with his cousin, and I would play Call of Duty with his cousin. And one day he added this loud, boisterous man into the party. You know,
Talking my shit.
That's
just talking shit the whole time. We played a couple times, and now here we is.
Here we get pod.
yeah. And
Pod.
what's crazy to add to that, what you heard West Side right now, that was West Side on the game.
Yeah. No, that's
And
Westside
me and
100%
This
of the
on the
time.
podcast or off the
yes,
podcast?
me and TV instantly knew that was who that was the third.
Yeah.
That was our next piece to the pie, and it's just been working out ever since.
it really does work. The chemistry is dope. Like, and I remember from even the very first podcast I heard, I was like, oh, y'all got something with this.
Yeah.
Y'all definitely got something here. But it's because, like you said earlier, everybody kind of brings a different piece to it and it just does what it needs to do.
Yeah.
A couple people ask me that, like, how long they been friends? They got to know each other for a long time. Because it just works.
That's big bruh.
Hey, let's look us.
Right, that's facts.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, so moving right along. Contents and topic. Y'all, and I said earlier, y'all kind of
Content king.
some current events and stuff, but some of the topics y'all bring up be a little touchy. I'm like, oh, did they really just okay?
Mm,
So who comes up with the conversation?
Content
mm.
king.
Listen,
Content
before the
king.
lies, before the lies start getting told, I come up with the content,
Yo,
and
go
they
ahead
kind of
and get
help
your
me.
people and get me up out of here.
Content king.
Yeah.
Listen,
No.
since Smart Talk Podcast, we've been deeming ourselves content kings because we believe we got the best ingredient to a podcast. We
Yeah.
believe it. We really do.
Special
And
sauce.
you come with the topics is you looking at them. Yo, it's surely your boy.
Oh my God. Here we go, man.
Come on now. You
Stop
know.
Here we
playing, man.
go,
Stop playing
man.
with these people, man.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I asked that question because sometimes, and like I said, I can have a warped sense of humor. So some of the stuff that y'all touch on to me is hilarious, and I'm like, oh man, I can't believe they tried that. But
Mhm.
I listen to you guys in mixed company just to kind of get a feel for how other people take it. And sometimes, you can see faces turn up, or
And
they
that's gonna
really
happen.
think like that, or who are these dudes? So it's like, do you guys kind of monitor what you're saying and how you're saying it, taking in account of it may be offensive, or how does that play out?
we try to.
What's up?
We
Please, can you please start this one because you gotta be the main one who think. You would think. All right, what's that? Just
Yeah.
it just come off the top of my head. Sometimes I just gotta let you know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I can't sugarcoat.
No, that's facts. And while they was clowning, talking about ain't nobody come to see you, people do come to see you.
I know.
You say what a lot of people be thinking and are afraid to say.
Yes, he do. He do. That's
You
his
gotta get
job,
it
man.
out there. You gotta say
It
it.
sometimes it's
Don't be
definitely needed
scared.
sometimes.
Don't be scared to say them chicks that with dick shouldn't be playing basketball. Don't be afraid to say that. We all women.
God, terrible.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
But
But
it's true.
it's true,
On all
but it's true.
platforms. Check us out on IG, crazy underscore but true.
Tap in.
Tap in.
definitely, definitely true. So when it comes to so I definitely listen to a couple of different podcasts. And you see a lot of people that kind of skate that line of censorship versus being sensitive, being
Hmm.
aware of other people's maybe cultural differences, just understanding of life. How do you guys feel about that? Because I always hear you guys talk about this is a safe space, this is a safe space, being able to speak freely.
Speak your
Hmm.
mind. We're
You
not gonna
feel
judge you.
about other areas of life where they're kind of trying to censor how we feel, what we say, different social media platforms. They take your stuff down if you're saying things that go against the community.
That's crazy. I just got
Yeah,
blocked on Facebook today.
yeah. That's facts. That's a
That's
fact.
true.
That's a fact.
They
That's a
can't
fact.
handle the truth.
How y'all feel
Yeah,
about
I think censorship kind of comes with podcasting, and a lot of podcasts might censor themselves, but not on this podcast.
Not on this
Not on this
podcast
podcast. I'm
right here.
sorry. Not up in here. Not on
We're gonna
Crazy but
speak our
True.
mind. We're gonna tell you how we feel. And it's
And
just
that's
like that.
I think that's what makes us, different from a lot of podcasts. Is you're not only getting one person that might say something that's outlandish, but you got three people that just might hit you back to back to back with just the
Facts.
wildest things you're gonna ever hear.
facts?
A lot of people, and especially during this time, a lot of people need some harsh truth, and we gonna provide that for you.
Y'all definitely, yeah, yeah. So I know that then too that like with my show and people are definitely asking questions right now. We're going to get to that in a minute. I do my show live, so people are asking questions in the moment, right? And I know
Hmm.
that you guys, release yours, and people are able to reach out via email, or they can hit you guys up on your social media and things like that. Do you guys get any like crazy feedback as far as why you're saying things that you're saying or why you're doing things that you're doing?
No, not really. It's just that they come for us sometimes. They hate to see us shine. You know what I'm saying? Crazy but true. The podcast.
They
every
hate to
every they hate to see us shine. They wanna stop us from saying a lot of stuff that we say, and it's not gonna happen. Not on this podcast.
I'm about to come through the computer and TJ and TBE right now because it's not funny.
Hold on.
Wait, what she say? What she say?
My bad.
What she say?
When people was coming for us, we have to get.
Shout out to Young.
Shout out to my boy Young Few, man. My boy Young Few, man.
Man,
Hey, listen, hey, that was a shout out to
Hey man,
Young
I
Few.
couldn't
man.
do it, man. Y'all some suck ass niggas,
Hey,
man.
hey, I thought them boys was finna get me.
Hey,
I had to,
hey,
I had to book.
get off the bed.
Man,
If Westside, if you would have got your ass up and got off the
I saw it. I saw it in your face. Once CBE stood up, I said, I can't leave. I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me. I can't do
hey, hey, listen, hey, that right there just show you that Westside is all talk. He do all that crazy talking,
it. I'm
but
a
he
good
ain't
dude,
gonna do
man.
nothing.
You
He's
got a good
soft.
heart. You
He's
got a good
soft
heart.
inside.
You got a real good heart. And listen, for all LA fans, for those who watched our favorite episode with Young Few, they know exactly what we
Man,
did.
That's crazy, man. Y'all dip. Y'all got me on this
man.
motherfucking sweating and shit.
Hey, we can hear it in your voice where you started trembling.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got you,
they
man. We
just
got you
they
back.
just don't want to see us shine.
but not on this podcast.
We got you back, man. We back. We back for you,
oh
man.
The people was after my
Oh,
boys.
wow.
Oh
terrible.
man,
Oh man.
April Fools.
April Fool.
April Fools, no.
Yet again, yet again. I appreciate you, Westside. Just know that. See, you my favorite.
That's why people fuck with me. That's why they come to see me. I'm selling tickets.
So I posed the question. Hey, what was I talking about? Oh,
See, listen, and that's also a hint to your guests that when that happens, that throws kind of the whole show off a little bit. As you
Mhm.
now,
Have some motherfucking etiquette, young
come
few.
on now,
We
come on.
after you, motherfucker.
y'all are nuts, man. Y'all are nuts.
Oh man,
Wow, this dude
I
crazy.
was asking about,
Yeah, I didn't even hear the question. These niggas start getting them. I just start saying something. They just hate to see us shine. That's it.
oh my God.
All right. Let's get back into this.
But yeah, no. Along the lines of the censorship and stuff, I was just saying how people will write me directly as I'm talking because my show is live. You guys kind of do yours. You film it, then you post it. But you are open to commentary and feedback
Mhm.
via email or social media. So do you guys get any feedback like negative, or is it always uplifting and positive?
So I was answering this question right. They hate to see us fucking shine.
Yeah, fact, fact. We have definitely gotten hate emails. That's wild.
fact, we have, and especially early on doing when we were doing smut talk. Like I remember the first hate mail. Not I wouldn't even say hate mail. But people like the name smut talk. Like people didn't even understand the name, and they used to talk about the name so much. And then I remember one time somebody sent some mail in to my boys. They was mad because I think one episode one of my boys' girls had walked in the screen or they talked about, and then one of the
Oh yeah, they was trying to get on my head. I still
Yeah.
hate you niggas that tried to send this shit on my name and tell me that I couldn't say shit around my woman.
yeah they told my boy that it's not good to powder around your girl.
Mm.
And he felt
Yeah.
some type of about that. He really felt
It's
some type
not good to send in information when you don't know what the hell you talking about.
talk to him.
Oh.
So that's
So
a
That,
rule. You're not supposed to apply when your people
I,
around.
man, I ain't never heard of it, but apparently
yeah,
it
I
upsets
guess
some people.
not.
that was a new roof. Like I said, we just started potting. That was a new roof for us. We were still learning.
Hmm.
The
He still won't tell me who sent that.
So that's perfect though. You know what, Westside, you're on the money. Perfect
Mm.
season again because I want to talk about being able to balance podcast personality versus real life and who you are.
Hmm.
For example, I have met people that know me strictly from my social media, and they get around me and they're like, "I was expecting something else." I'm not really the same person that I am on social media in real life. I'm a little more calm. I'm a little more collected in real life, and on social media, I'm just kind of like in your face. I'm out there. I'm crazy. I'm fun. I'm funny.
Hmm.
So people get around me and they're like, "Oh, you more laid back than I would have assumed, or you real more chill." But I think that I have to be that way on social media because that's what they want to see. So I have like a alter ego when I'm on social media versus who I am in real life. For you guys, when you're talking, and
like Sasha Fierce,
Like Sasha Fierce.
yes, but my alter ego's name is Tatiana.
Oh, okay.
Bust down. Okay.
So for you guys, is it what we see is what we get? Who you are online, who you are on your podcast, is that really who you are? If you were to meet your fan base in real life, are they gonna get TBE, Cool Ass, and Westside as they hear you coming through the speakers?
Yeah, that's what they get.
that's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Ain't no changing. We can't fake it.
yeah. The only thing is, don't call me cool ass in public. Just call me PJ, please.
Mm.
Why
Mm.
do they call you? That's your name over here.
I'm sounding like I got fans out there really like yelling my name out there. That's not. That's just saying.
You gotta speak it into existence, man.
You're right. I'm just saying. PJ is cool, but there's facts. What you really hear us talk about on a podcast, that's how we kind of really are. Like, and I'm pretty sure
I'm a good dude.
those listen all the time, but they kind of know the difference between serious, who this, who that, and who this on the podcast by
Like
now.
everybody think I'm an asshole. I'm a good dude.
But see, and that's exactly what I mean though, because not even to say that you're faking it, but just like I was saying, on social media, I'm over the top. In real life, I'm not over the top like that all the time. Whereas
Right.
Westside, before me meeting you, I definitely thought you was an asshole. But then we actually really cool people, you know what I'm saying? So like
hmm
you come off online versus, your demeanor and your personality. That's what more so what I'm talking about. Like TB, are you really just always metaphorical and like real chill, laid back, or can you turn up? Are you goofy? Are what is it? What is it?
No, I'm definitely way more goofy in
Okay.
person, but I don't need to be that because we got Westside on this podcast, so
Exactly.
I
That's
can
what I'm
sit
here
back
for.
and I can chill. I'm more. I feel like my role on the podcast is to not only provide maybe a little wisdom. It may not make sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me, so that's cool. Uh, and to combat TJ on his media train
Every time.
when he be dodging the answers, man. I call
Nah,
him out every time.
his
He is
job
the
is
most
to
media trained person.
But he taught me well.
look at him. Look at my
So,
boy.
what do
Go
you
ahead
teach
and
you?
sign up for a cool ass course. 6 months. My boy, get you right.
You want to
Cool
be a
ass
star?
weekends coming
Mm.
soon.
What's that? You want to be a star?
You want to be, but you want to be a star.
Oh yeah, I forgot they read the book. They
Hey,
read the
but
book. The
you're
same
right.
book that Ali read. That's
His,
wild.
one of his roles, and I feel like I said this mostly every time, is to argue me on everything. That's his role is to literally. I can be the right. He would say, "Yeah, you right," but it's always a "you right," but with you. That's his
But you
job.
gotta have that one person that's gonna give you a little butt, little resistance.
No, I'm
You
just
know what I'm
calling
saying?
out. I'm just
You
calling
don't
out
want
the
no yes man.
BS. I'm just calling out the BS when it's spoken, man. Dang, give me some credit, man.
I
Okay.
guess man, I give you a little something.
Dang.
All right.
See this is how it's been since 2009, and me and him are still here. we still we still here. Why we don't know. We don't know.
That's crazy.
But it's true.
But it's true.
I do that every time I say that's crazy.
But it's true.
But it's true.
So what about you, TJ? Because on the show I get from you very safe, very reserved. You kind of play like mediator type of personality.
Uh,
Are you
that's
like that in real life, or are you more open? Are you more friendly? Are you more funny? Like,
that's 100% fact. I'm definitely a mediator in real life, the real for real. But low key, I don't really like people to be honest with you. I'm alone. Around people. I like kind of been in the cut, being by myself most of the time, to be honest. But a podcast, that's my time to kind of open up to the world a little bit. What's on the mind of TJ and what's on the mind of my boys. It ain't about them. It's kind of about me in the podcast, but it's
Yeah. So yeah. So what he trying to
Yeah,
say is like regular BT and then BT uncut.
yes,
It's
yeah.
like two versions to
exactly.
it.
hmm
Everybody not gonna see that version.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Everybody don't get the
yeah,
TJ cool ass.
yeah. He
what's
def he def he definitely like Dilemma Nelly and
Band-Aid Nelly.
no, and the BET Uncut Nelly where he's swiping the credit card. That's pretty much him.
Hmm.
You,
If you ain't see it, you
but
shouldn't have seen it.
okay?
but no, TJ does a great job. Being the mediator. When things start to get a little unraveled, he
Mm-hmm.
kind of bring us back together. But there's sometimes where he might bring us too close, so he'll throw something back on there to get the fire going again. So,
That's
but
facts.
yeah,
Definitely balanced. I can agree with that. And it seems to be the common consensus because I have this conversation.
I'm sorry, Nate. This heavy on my heart because they said some stuff. Not only do I do that behind the scenes,
Oh my god, you done got this dude started.
let me sit in my seat for this one. No, but for real. But no, but it is a lot more to just putting it just doing a podcast behind. We do a lot behind the scenes, a lot
mhm.
as well because we wanted to be a little bit more serious on Crazy But True. On Smut Talk, we got to say and do kind of just run a
Anything.
free. run a free script on Smut Talk. So
Mhm.
when we kind of shifted over to Crazy But True, we want to kind of to be a little bit more serious, do a little bit more stuff behind the scenes to get a persona that we've been serious at least.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
think so far it's been working because I think we've been doing a good job of talking a little bit more, current topics and serious topics. We didn't do that a lot in Smut Talk. Now I learned that we can actually do that and incorporate our personalities as well. Easy.
Yeah.
Having your cake too. It's
Stop.
fire.
You
Yeah.
giving too
Yeah.
much sauce. You giving out too much
Yeah.
sauce.
My bad, my
Yeah.
bad.
No, because it was a mess. It was a mess on Smut Talk, and TJ definitely preached more professionalism when
Hmm.
it came to Crazy But True. No, I mean honestly for all of us. So and it's worked out. So hey, as
I'm a
long
new
as long as
man.
it's
I'm
working, we
Reverend
doing it.
Diddy. They
Yeah, you
call
put
me
that white
Reverend Diddy
collar on.
now. Yes. Ah.
There you go. Don't get
oh, Deacon Diddy over
it.
Can I please, because I know my mama is watching right now, and
Hey, mama.
Yeah,
she
mama.
really
there.
wants
How you
Mama.
doing, Mama?
Mama.
y'all gang, 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 gang. She
Gang,
talking.
gang.
Dang in the listen, you listen to your favorite podcast,
Podcast.
Yes,
Crazy
sir.
but true.
gang in the building.
Yes, sir.
And listen, we do it for everybody who having a bad day, having a good day. Listen, grab your devices, go listen to Crazy But True the podcast. Just click and you can start from episode 1 up until what we got right now. Actually our next episode 9, we got your girl right here. Yes, Nay.
It's
That's
told by
Yes.
name.
gonna be on
Appreciate you, Nick.
episode that drop on Sunday. We got our episodes drop every Sunday. I promise you. On a 10 by 10. I promise you every time. So our next episode, make sure you check that out. It's featuring your girl Nay. Gang gang.
Yes, sir.
Gang, gang. What up, mama?
So, perfect question. As far as the content, what's your audience? Who are y'all catering to? 'Cause y'all can talk about some risky stuff on there sometimes, and y'all keep it real. So, who are you targeting?
See, this
Any and
was
everybody.
this is one of those behind the scene things.
Them
Like,
them
okay,
CNAs at Bowens that love them dope boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
but this is one of the behind the scene things that we talking about. That's one of the things we have to figure out on Crazy But True is who is our audience, who do we want to talk to, and who are we talking to?
Mhm.
We found out from our last podcast, our main audience is women. We have a
Yeah.
lot of women that check in with us, a lot of women that ask about topics, send us topics, email. Like it's crazy. We get a couple fellas. We do get fellas to check in, but mostly our predominantly audience is definitely women, CNAs that work at
Mm-hmm.
Bone Mamas,
Yep.
the
Yep.
aunties, like
Strippers.
the strippers, act them mostly, but yeah, we learned that our audience is mostly women and literally women from all ages, like from grandmas to your little cousin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, but it's
The podcast.
Somebody in the comments said we coming because y'all cute. Okay.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, maybe the clean shaven face might be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Might have to keep this thing going.
hey,
Yeah.
a new subscriber right there. It better be right
Facts,
now.
facts. Hey,
Tap
listen, if
in.
you want to see what I look like with a beard, tap in.
Tap in. Crazy
Tap
underscore
in.
but true on
I
IG.
promise you.
Check us
Tap
out.
in. Yeah.
Oh man,
We
but
like their voice.
that's what they
Mm.
get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what kind of which voice? Which voice?
The
Which voice?
the sexy deep voice.
we like their voice.
Of course the raspy.
Wait, I can't wait to ask
Raspy
that question.
voice.
That excuse me
What up,
comes
baby
through.
girl?
I
Hey,
can't wait.
my name TJ.
My name DJ, baby girl. I just want to get to know you, baby girl.
It's crazy, but it's true.
I told you once that mama told me that my voice sounds sexy, I ran
You've been
with it.
talking like that
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
Telling everybody Batman his uncle.
Facts.
that's all the mamas.
Facts.
That's all the mamas, by the way.
Shout out to all the mamas with that thing still sitting back there.
Whack with that whack. That whack.
My mama said, "Thank you, you. I was wondering when it was coming.
It's coming soon, mama.
Hey, we gotta get Mama a shirt. By the way,
Facts.
Merch.
merch dropping,
Merch is
man.
out.
Merch
Merch is out.
out.
Oh, y'all was ready.
Merch is out.
Merch out.
Coming,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
I won't get you a shirt. I promise it's coming real
Yeah.
soon.
We taking
Y'all
orders real soon.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Last question before I give y'all a moment to do y'all thing, but
Gang,
I have
gang.
to ask. I definitely have to ask when it comes to the friendship. I know y'all was kind of joking, but seriously, that's a serious question. And one of my listeners asked me this because they're in a situation right now where they're trying to get a podcast going. And they were saying,
Mm-hmm.
from the first time I posted you guys, I follow them. They seem really, really, a good balance. They cohesive. Are they friends in real life? Which I told them, yeah, they're friends in real life. They said, how do you guys balance the friendship and then the business aspect of it and like being able to, get stuff done. But when you mix business and pleasure, it's not always a good outcome.
Oh shit! Hold
I
on.
know
Hold on.
they
Hold
I,
on. Yeah. Hold on. No. Mm-mm.
I know they about to
Mm-mm.
do it.
Mm.
I ain't got no disclaimer. I'm gonna let them talk.
Uh.
Let 'em talk.
Westside, you want to take this or should I?
We're gonna go ahead and start off by people trying to steal your name and trying to
Mm.
fucking get your masters to your
Mm.
own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just make
You know what
sure
I'm saying?
because it's some hosts out here that might try to put you in a 360 deal,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know how much you're giving up in that 360 deal.
You'll
You
never
know what
see
I
a
mean?
dollar from a shirt.
Man, you you ever wonder why like David Ruffin left the Temptations or why Omarion left B2K?
Hmm.
Mm.
Maybe because
Like
they was in the red.
we figuring that right now. We figuring that out right now. You know, some people that do the most, they say that they
Hmm.
go out there and try to say they own your name.
Mm.
They try to work your fingers to the bone. We ain't saying no names, TJ. But
They
you
run off
know,
with your ideas and shit. Cool ass weekends coming soon.
mm, mm. Or they wake up every morning asking you, "Where's the merch? Where's the
Hmm.
merch?"
Where your clips at? Where
And
your
then when
clips
you
at?
then when you send them merch, they
And you
ask
send them
you to make
clips.
make sure that it's steamed, pressed, or sent to the dry cleaners.
Hmm. And we ain't even got a goddamn company card, man.
Oh,
Man,
But that's
we ain't
my
got no
boy
we ain't
though.
got no
Shout out TJ.
benefits. We ain't
Shout
got
out
no
my boy
benefits,
TJ though,
man.
man.
We doing
Shout out
this
my
all pro
boy, man.
bono. We doing this all pro bono while he make the money. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's true.
But it's true. The podcast.
Y'all done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got that hate out of my heart.
Please.
I got
Hey,
that. I let that hate out. You my
Yeah,
boy still though, man.
yeah.
listen, crazy but true is that's what they really think of me for real. That's crazy, right?
No,
But
we texted him that for like the past 2 days, probably
that's
telling
true.
him telling him how he owe us some money.
That is true. That is true. But that's a question. It is we do work. We do a lot of work behind the scenes, but it is with the friendship thing in the business, we are learning that part. Like we learning the business part of the friendship and the business part at the same time. And now we start to understand that it is a difference in that you have to separate the two. If you don't separate the two, you would get mixed feelings. You would get emotional.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Some of us have got emotional before. Some of us got a little emotional, but yeah,
We ain't gonna
you
say
have
no
to
names on who got emotional.
Man,
you have
that's
to separate.
crazy. That's
You have
crazy.
you have to separate the business and the friendship. You really do. And if you don't, like that stuff will seep in, and it will kind of ruin what y'all got. So we always try to keep it separate. I think we learning how right now. You know,
Mhm.
as I can tell, you see who's the one who's always pushing for stuff to get done. It gets done, as you can see. It gets done.
pressure,
It,
pre- pressure make diamonds.
that's what we
uh,
say. Listen,
yeah.
in all our group texts, the most we'll talk about pressure. The most we'll talk about pressure, I promise you. Because
I
what we
Man,
think
do,
that's even the name of our group chat. Pressure make diamonds.
what,
pressure. Pressure.
What we didn't realize is that all three of us do carry a certain amount of weight, and we do have to push that weight in order for Crazy But True to be successful. Like
Yeah.
when it's time to put clips up, like put clips up. When it's time to come out with with your topic, come out with a topic, and it works
Mm-hmm.
out, and we with it.
Who's sleeping the headset?
Somebody.
I don't
But
know.
anyway, but
Over
anyway, it
It
go
ain't
back
me. I'm
to
sitting right here chilling.
it go back to Westside Diddy being the backbone to the podcast and holding everything down, keeping these boys in check. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
They
my
call me Big
God.
Bruh. They won't admit to it on camera, but they call me Big Bruh.
We call you Big Bro for other reasons, and it ain't your weight, brother.
my
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
hey,
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Did I mention TJ made me overnight his merch?
For
What
$95.
am I talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy.
merch coming
But it's
soon.
true.
That's
That's
hilarious.
crazy.
Merch coming real soon.
But it looks like it's a very well-oiled machine.
It is.
It comes across dope. Again, like I said, I feel I've self-named myself you guys' biggest fan. From the beginning up until now, I thoroughly enjoy the podcast. It just works, and I always try and put people on whenever I can because it's the humor is needed, especially with everything
Hmm.
that's going on. The just the freedom that you guys are very good with expressing yourselves. I think it's dope. I think what y'all got is a good thing. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to let you guys let the people know even further.
Gang, gang.
Gang,
Yes, sir. Hey,
gang,
when you
fucking
see
gang.
this mic,
Tap
when you
in
see this
right
mic,
now. Crazy but true. The podcast.
Tap
Follow us on all platforms. Crazy
everyone.
underscore but true.
Tap
Twitter.
in it. We got merch coming soon. Listen, if you want to find all three of us, the best place to go is Instagram. You can find everything from there. All you gotta do is type in crazy but true, crazy underscore but true. Whatever you type, you're
You
gonna
will
see
see
it.
these handsome faces.
I promise.
it's a fact. A lot of our merch designs gonna be posted on our Instagram, so make sure y'all go ahead and follow that.
Go
I,
ahead and send your DMs over. Get that pre-order in.
please,
So
please.
what is the Instagram? Because all I heard was a lot of noise. I need
Uh,
somebody
It is
one
crazy,
person.
to.
crazy underscore but true.
Okay.
The podcast. We even got a mixtape coming out soon. Can we play one of our tracks?
We'll do it later. We'll do it
All right, we'll
later.
do it later. All right.
Oh, that was a serious question.
That was a serious question. If we could play one of our tracks,
Yeah.
The floor.
Mm.
we got the
Say
floor.
less. Say less.
DJ TJ, run that shit back.
I had a question for Nay.
Yeah.
I wanted to know about how and why did you start your podcast?
Mm.
There's a lot of people out here who's right now looking to start a podcast. It's a lot of people asking me. I know people ask you. So what kind of inspired you, and how did you even start your podcast? Let's talk about that.
Um, I like to talk. I like to ask questions. I like to have a meaningful conversation with people, strangers all the time. And I would always put little stuff out on Facebook and ask for people's opinions. Like, oh, okay, this and this crosses my mind. How y'all feel about this? And one day I was sitting in my mentor's office, rest in peace, Dr. Jones, and she was
R.I.P.
talking to me and she was like, I could see you as a TV talk show host. And I'm like, really? And she was like, your personality is just so fun. You're very expressive. Like your facial expressions are funny. And whenever I hear you on the phone or talking to your friends, she's like, have you ever thought about doing radio or
Mm.
doing, TV? And I'm
Mhm.
like, no, because I'm kind of shy in real life. And so I'm
Right.
like, oh. And she actually pushed me. She was like, I
Oh,
think you should try it. She's like, you're always on Facebook anyway. You should turn your camera on. They got this new live thing and just talk. Ask people questions. And so I put a little trial out. I said, hey guys, I'm thinking about doing this. Send me letters. Send me things that y'all want to hear me talk about. And I did not realize that so many people actually looked forward to my post on Facebook. So this actually started as a Facebook thing. Like I would set my phone up in my living room and go live on Facebook and I would answer questions that people would inbox me. And from that happening, there was a local radio station in my city who saw it and was like, "We want to put you on radio. Like, let's make this."
Let's go.
Thing.
Let's go.
And so it just started to go from there. So honestly, it wasn't even my idea. It was my mentor's idea.
So shout out to your mentor. Now look
Yeah,
at you.
shout out.
Big shout out.
R.I.P.
Yep.
And that's crazy how someone else can see a vision for you.
Yep.
They say if God can't do it, he'll send somebody to do it for him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Facts. That's what's up. Oh, that was a good question. That was a good question.
And I do want to get like a little bit of time to people who is thinking about even starting a podcast or don't know where to start or how to start. Listen, just do it. First, get a microphone. Once you get a microphone, you start to hear your voice. You got to understand your voice.
You're giving out too much sauce. Please come over.
mean,
If you want some more teaching, you want some more knowledge on doing podcasts, come over to our OnlyFans at crazy_but_true. And we dropping all of the knowledge, all of the gems.
I gotta stop getting away from free gems.
Giving away too many gems, man.
My bad.
$15.99. You can get all the gems you want.
Somebody might have heard that and was like, you know what? I think
Yep.
It's time.
Do it though. Do the podcast. I was kind of nervous about doing the podcast and letting people hear my voice and people seeing me, but I just really don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck what people think. So
yeah, that makes a perfect podcast.
Perfect podcast.
Facts. So you about to play this or you?
You would never ask. I thought you would never ask her.
I just need to make sure that I'm invited to be a part of this mixtape because
we already know.
I heard you came out of retirement.
Your girl got bars. Okay.
We got features for you. It's crazy but true. The podcast, we got them all hating on us like we won't pass. It's a creative space. Press play. We got the numbers running up.
Like we're doing it right.
Born and raised in the loop. Musical news. We dropping facts, man. So go on and grab a friend. And if you liking what you hearing, tell them tap in. Tap in. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
You like that? Yeah,
I like that.
That's the intro to the mixtape.
That's definitely
track 1.
Definitely a bop. Okay.
There you have it.
Very good. So we started off a little rocky. I appreciate everybody that was here, logged out, and came back. I see y'all. Thank you for the comments. I definitely will get back to these as soon as I can. I will shoot these questions over to the guys as well. But you can always follow them. Hit them up yourselves on IG. What's that? Facebook. Y'all
on IG. Actually, come over to our after party right now. Or after party.
Yes, sir.
On our IG.
On
We're
our
going
IG.
live. As soon as this goes off.
Yes,
crazy_but_true. Check us out.
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate that. Well, that's our time. It's been an hour. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. It's been another conversation on As Told by Nay, the podcast. April Showers. Be right back here next week, same time, 8 p.m. Let's talk about it.